What's up, guys? It's Bax, and today we're going to be reviewing a top tier player playing Caustic. We're going to be reviewing someone named Apryze's gameplay. He's a really high skill, high tier player on PC. I've come across him a couple times in game. He's a fantastic player. He has insane aim and insane movement. Right now, he holds the #1 spot for total kills on PC, and he was the first person to get 100,000 kills on Wraith for PC. He's an insane Wraith player. I'll have his channel in the description. Go check him out if you haven't already. But he's a great player. And I saw a couple of weeks ago that he uploaded a video of himself playing Caustic with a 21 kill game, 5,600 damage. So obviously that's an insane amount of kills. That's an insane amount of damage. And I wanted to look at what the difference is between somebody who plays Caustic as their main and somebody who plays a character like Wraith as their main and plays Caustic. Kind of the differences between me and his playstyle while he's playing Caustic. And I really wanted to look at the nuances and the differences between them, because I think it would be very interesting to see the movement and the aim and how that might help the lack of using Caustic's tech. Now, I have not watched this video yet. I waited until I did this because I wanted to watch it and it be fresh so I can have my first initial reactions to it. But I'm really excited for this, and I hope we can learn a lot from it. I'm probably going to learn a lot from it as well to make myself play better while I'm playing Caustic, and I hope we can all learn something from this. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, so here we are. Here's the video. I'll have this video linked in the description, but I'm really excited to see this, and I might pause it here or there and give my opinion on something that happened. But I think something we're all going to learn here is how this is going to be. My assumptions before even starting this is going to show how to play Caustic just super aggressively. He's going to... I will make a bet that there will not be a lot of traps thrown and maybe the ultimate thrown at people, but just... I have a feeling a lot of this is just going to be pure aim and movement, and it's just that's going to be the dominating factor that causes all this damage and all these kills to come out. But that is important if you're trying to push high kill, high damage games on Caustic, So we see that he dropped Capital, which is a great place for Caustic. The buildings here, a lot of them people can't push you when you're inside of them. So it's the makings of like a high kill game already.
That's all I'm saying.
He also doesn't have a third, so I'm interested in seeing what his teammate does, if they help him at all, or if he just kind of gets all this on his own. I love this building. I'm already impressed. He already threw a trap. Oh, I'm already wrong, but you know what? I'm glad to be wrong. See, that was good trap placement. That's good trap placement too. But the first trap was really good trap placement, but that's great too, because when they come out of the shaft, they're going to get clipped by it. Those are kind of no-brainer trap placements, though, so I want to see if it gets any more, like, Caustic techie in here.
Those legendaries. I mean, you can buy a legendary. Legendary is better than the free ones.
See, insane aim. I was wrong, man. The trap play is going crazy right now. But I will say that's one of the things I notice about people who are like, they're not very comfortable on Caustic, is they trap a lot. They trap a lot more than they need. But it hasn't happened here. He's not burning through all of his traps. One of the things I always say is you always want traps. You always want to have at least a trap, just in case you want to cocoon yourself. But he's not. He still has 3 right now. Okay, I don't know about that trap. That one, unless somebody, even if they walk into it, they can just walk right out of it. You want to keep your traps in a building for sure. But again, Apryze is going to have God aim. That's just going to be able to help him out of almost any situation. I'm going to bet on that. You see, I would not have thrown that. And I feel like I almost said I don't know if I would have thrown that trap. But it stopped anyone inside of here from pushing out. He was able to kill her and then loot. And that's just something I wouldn't do. But that's something that I think... And he was able to jump around it too. Yep, there goes the ultimate. Those are panic traps. Those are panic traps.
He has no armor.
See, and because it's just really easy for the guy popped it immediately on the way in, but it did work as a distraction. So he was able to use it became a distraction, but when he threw it, I don't think that was the plan. I think it was just, oh damn, I'm getting attacked right now, and he just threw it. He might have even been used to being Wraith, honestly. I might be wrong, but it was just like a cue moment to Wraith out, but he was Caustic. But already he's got 6 kills, and there's 22 people left other than him. So when I was pushing for the 20, this would be a game where I would be freaking out about trying to get a 20 bomb. These guys, everyone in this game is armor swapping on him like crazy. Now we know why he did so much damage. I think that's like the 3rd guy that's just been armor swapping in front of him. See, look at that aim. See, that's not a bad trap either. That was a smart trap. Because he can maneuver around that. And that, see, you block the door, that's good too. That would, there's no point in that second one. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. They did. See, I said that was a good trap because that's what I do this all the time, but normally I cocoon myself at the door just to be annoying, and it normally confuses players. But when he threw the trap, it went through the door, so they just popped it without having to... That sucks. That was a good trap if it wasn't in the door, I will say. That's unfortunate. So the second trap wasn't a waste because they popped it. So never mind, I take that back. But that's dumb that they were able to do that. He wouldn't have had to use that trap if they didn't do that to him. I'm curious to see how he plays around this, though. Okay, cool. He blocked the door with it and popped it, so they can't come in that way now.
Just gonna instantly steal the res. Fuck, I don't have the ammo for this.
See, this is the bane of a Caustic's existence, is people just spamming you with nades in a building. But luckily, they were all thermites, and they missed every single one of them. And they didn't miss that frag, though. See, look at that aim. A lot of this that's good aim. He's got nice placement of traps, too. I'm curious to know how much he's played Caustic before this. He's been armor swapping like crazy, too, though. So wait, he had, I think, 6 kills when there were, I said, 22 people left, and now there's 12 people left. He's killed 5 of the 10 people that died. Yeah, the trap usage that he has is really good for someone who's not maining Caustic all the time. Some of it, and even the trap, the one that got shot through the door, that was a pretty good trap. I would have been surprised too if that got shot. I think that's why I normally put traps in front of the doors a little bit, just like I had that happen before, and I don't remember it. but I do that to make sure I don't get screwed over. But they're getting attacked again, man. They've just been getting... He's just been getting run up on the entire time.
Oh my god, dude. How many people are gonna come on us?
Well, unless there's reses, there's 11 people left, and he gets 21 kills, so he's going to kill 10 of the people that are left in the game. Oh, nice digi. That was good. His Wraith teammate is not having any luck, man.
In that need.
He's not having any luck.
This guy come over here. Okay. Just sit right here then.
Colossus will go help you out. Don't worry about it. The fight he just had in that door, though, the trap and then the Wraith getting out, that's kind of annoying, but the ultimate usage to stop them from coming in the other door, so he only has to focus on this door. Unless someone on that other door has a digi, you're going to be able to mentally know that you're pretty much safe from that side while you fight these people through this smaller door. And he knows he has a digi, so this was just a good play to trap the door, ultimate the other door, and then fight through this one, because he knew, and he has the aim. Look at this. It's just a beam, just a laser beam onto this guy, and the Prowler is such a good gun with the select fire. But he retraps the middle of the room, kind of,
Right there, so
because he knows that trap is about to disappear, so he puts the trap here so that he can pop it, because he knows his ultimate's going away soon too, so he's able to pull off the res. This is a building I do like playing in as Caustic, because it's really easy to trap up and hard for people to push, and those are the best buildings. Any building that's easy to trap and hard to push is what you want, for sure. Trap the portal. Always a good play. I notice a lot of really good players, they run 2 times or 1 times on an R9. I use it as well. But when I'm Caustic, I love running digis just because of how much gas is down. See, look at his movement. He moves like he's still playing on Wraith.
No, I didn't.
And people are actually missing him. Let's go back and look at that.
No.
He's a thick boy, but look at this. Look at this Wraith. She actually misses him a lot.
Trap block them.
She's actually missing him a lot, and his teammate came to back him up. Oh, I think his teammate took his kill, too.
No, I didn't get to get his armor.
But yeah, he's been running blue this whole time, basically. He hasn't been able to get any better armor. What the hell was that? Oh, no, that was... See, these are smart armor swaps.
Don't disappear, please. Thank you.
See, look at this movement. He's just outmaneuvering these people. Even though he's taking damage, he's still outmaneuvering them.
Jesus.
Yeah.
This guy had a fucking gold prowler.
And that guy had all gold, too. And they got mobbed.
This guy had 2 gold guns.
Yeah, so far his trap placement has been really nice. I'm honestly really impressed with his trap placement, along with his movement and aim. I knew his movement and aim was going to be great. I knew that was going to be on point, but he's actually using traps. A lot of pros, when they play Caustic, they either throw traps just willy-nilly because they're scared, or they don't use traps. They just rely on their aim and movement to get all their kills. But there's actually been some traps here, so I'm pleasantly surprised with that.
How are you? I'm good, Guzan. How are you, man?
Well, massive. Oh, dude, charge rifle, the bane of any Caustic's existence. That's a good bat through the EMP. Dude, that's the worst, just getting beamed as Caustic, man. You feel it. Even he's feeling it here. There's a panic trap. It's not like the worst trap ever, but if the people push on this bridge right here, he's gonna get he would just get destroyed anyway, and it wouldn't really have done much. Kind of just wasted effort. Not the worst ultimate, but the only thing I would say is like if he had moved the ultimate a little bit over to here, it chokes them off. Now if he runs up, they're gonna be able to just run in circles around this big rock without having like unless he throws traps down, which is very likely. And you can do that. But if the ultimate is hugged up against something like this, they can't run all the way around it. So you can chase them as much as you want, but they can't run away from you as much as they want. And he trapped. Literally immediately after I unpaused, he did it. Was that a Caustic? I couldn't tell. No, Pathfinder. That new Caustic skin, man, there's like cyborg-looking one. I can't ever tell if it's a Caustic or if it's Pathfinder. It's like a very skinny Caustic. But that trap right there would have, if he had to run in circles, but his teammate actually helped him get those kills, so they didn't have to run in circles. But I've fought people here a lot, and it's really annoying fighting people here when they just run away constantly. Gold Prowler and a Mastiff. See, look at that aim. Look at that aim, man. That's what I was talking about. Look, here's where I got my 20 bomb. This must just be the area where...
Where the fuck is this guy going? Oh, shit.
Nice trap. That was a good trap. Ooh, see, that's fortification right there. He got away because of fortification. When you have that little bit of health left, that happens sometimes, and I'm just like, yep. Would not have happened if I was still pre-buff Caustic.
Good.
But these guys are squirrely, man. That's why they got to the end. This is a horrible place to fight. Or this is like, these are all bad places to fight, but he's been using the cover pretty well. And just like I talked about in my cover video, I mean, even when you watch him running around, he's sticking to places where there's cover. And I'm assuming Apryze would do this even on a, like Wraith. But this is what I was talking about with finding cover. He's always around these rocks. He's always around somewhere. Even though this is a kind of bad place to fight as a Caustic, he's not really relying on traps here. He's just using the cover that the game is providing to him, albeit it's not a lot. But he's still using it to maneuver around. Even here, he's hugging the truck, stuff like that. He's always touching some sort of cover that he could fall back behind. Even when he took that fight a second ago and almost got killed, he knew there was a portal right behind him, and he immediately sprinted back to it, which, in that essence, that was his quote-unquote cover.
Oh my god, it's that strong. I had 19 kills with Caustic right now.
Yeah, I'd be surprised too, man. See, that's how you know Caustic's bad, even when the top kill player in the world is surprised that he has a 20 bomb on him.
I got a 20 bomb of Caustic.
Even he is surprised, man. And this is someone who pumps out 20 bombs on Wraith like they're nothing. That was a good game. The quality of players going against him were not the best, I will say. I will admit that. But his aim really helped, and the trap placements were very, I don't know, I was impressed. Oh, I said 56. It was 52. But I mean, that's still insane. That's insane. And a lot of that was some of the trap placement, not the trap placement, the armor swapping that people were doing, man. They kept the armor swapping in front of him, like even right at the beginning when he was fighting these people right at the start. They're just armor swapping everywhere in this building. So he was able to farm a lot of damage on them, but it's not like it wasn't an intentional farm. It was just they kept swapping armor and he had to keep shooting them to destroy it. Even in the building that he was in for forever over here, fighting so many squads, there were the first guy he fought ran through and swapped armor and he had to kill him. So There were a lot of armor swaps here, a lot of people getting up and healing. I'm actually really impressed because he didn't have two teammates helping him. And that's something I would say is normally you need that. You really need teammates to help you get a 20 bomb on Caustic, especially on PC. That's how I got it. Someone like Candy Roo, another Caustic main who has the 20 bomb, he got help. In his video, you can see he's got two people. They're calling and cracking, and that's something I would say is very important to getting 20 bombs in general, is having two people to help you. But on Caustic, you almost need it. You need people to help him. And honestly, the Wraith he was playing with did back him up in a lot of circumstances where he pushed somewhere and the Wraith was right with him, so it was able to, they took one of his kills, but he was able to capitalize on that help to get a lot of kills that he otherwise might not have been able to get. So the aggression there he was really aggressive, but I will say it wasn't as aggressive as I thought it was going to be. His trap placement was really good. I was really impressed with this whole fight here in this building. All the fights he got into here, before and after he rezzed his teammate, that's something you could watch as a Caustic player and really learn from, and look at his trap placement, his intuition to just know where to trap, even though this is not his main character, was phenomenal. And it was really fun watching this and really interesting to see such a high ranked player playing Caustic. But it was also funny to hear the surprise in his voice too when he had a 20 bomb, because it's just not something you see all the time with Caustic. But again, this was Apryze, obviously, really quality gameplay, and it was a lot of fun to review. I hope you guys learned something from this. I did. I need to tighten up on my aim a little bit more, and some of the trap placements he did that I would have considered a panic trap at first ended up being something that I might actually start doing, like trapping the door before attacking somebody so that you can loot them, like he did with that lifeline. Stuff like that was really cool, and I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed reviewing it. If you guys have any videos like this in the future for me to review, let me know. I love doing this, and this was a lot of fun. So I want to say thanks to Apryze for letting me do this, and I hope you guys have a good one.